Welcome back to educator.com. For the next lesson, we're going to go over measures of central tendency. So the measures of central tendency are just three different types of ways you can describe data. So if you have a set of numbers, if you have some numbers, then there are three ways you can kind of represent the measures of those numbers. So the first measure of central tendency is the mean. The mean is the sum of all the numbers divided by however many numbers you have. So it's another word for it is average. You're looking for the average of all the numbers in your data. The next one is median. Median is when you list out all the numbers in order from least to greatest. You're going to find the middle number, the one that's right in the middle. That is called the median. So the key word here is middle. And the third one is the mode. The mode is the number that occurs the most. It's the number that you see the most in your set of data. Okay, so the key word here is going to be most. So again, mean. Now let's say if I have a set of numbers, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The mean, keyword, average, we're going to find the average of all those numbers. So we're going to add them all up, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. And then you're going to divide by however many numbers you have. So here we have 5 different numbers. So you're going to divide that sum by 5. Okay, so 1 plus 2 is 3. Okay, I'm just going to write that number on top like that. So that's 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. Now this looks like a fraction, right? If I write it like, I'm sorry, wrote the wrong number. So 5, write it like that, it looks like a fraction. But fractions are division. So you can just think of that as 15 divided by 5. So 15 divided by 5, we know that 5 goes into 15 3 times. So 15 divided by 5 is 3. So the mean is 3. That's the average of those 5 numbers. Okay. The median of that set of data is going to be the middle number, but only when you list it out in order from least to greatest. You must list it out, okay? So here it's already listed from least to greatest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the number in the middle, okay, will be this number right there. So the median is 3. Now, when you have two numbers in the middle, let's say you have an even number of numbers. So say it's just 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, if that's your data, you have two numbers in the middle. Okay, then you're going to find the average between those two numbers. So then we're going to add those two numbers and divide it by 2. Okay, so that'll be 2 plus 3 divided by, there's only two numbers there, so it's 2. And that's going to be 5 over 2. You can usually leave it as a fraction. If you want, you can change it to a mixed number. How many times does 2 fit into 5? 2 fits into 5 2 times. You have 1 left over. Keep your same denominator. Okay, so that's how you change. This is called an improper fraction, when the number on the top is bigger than the number on the bottom. Okay, and you could change it to a mixed number where you're going to have a whole number and then a proper fraction. Okay, so then again, 2 fits into 5 2 times. That becomes your whole number, 2. And then your leftovers is 1 over. Your denominator is 2. Okay, you can leave it like that. Or, if you want, you can just do 5 divided by 2. 5 divided by 2. And change it to a decimal. Okay, so remember 5. This top number goes inside. Okay, that's on the outside. Put a decimal point at the end of that number. Bring it up. 2 fits into 5 twice, and that's a 4. We subtract get 1. I can add zeros there at the end of that number behind the decimal point. Bring that 0 down. 2 goes into 10 5 times. And that's 10. My remainder is 0. Okay, so then your median here, okay, when we find the average of that, will either be 2.5 or 2.5. Okay? You could just think of it as halfway between 2 and 3. Okay, that's the average. So between 2 and 3 is going to be 2.5, right? 2.5. Okay, and the third one, the mode, remember the keyword here is most, right? It's the one that you see the most. Now, here with our set of data, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you only see each of the numbers one time. So in this case, we have no mode, okay? If you had 1, 2, 2, and 3, then you know the mode would be 2 because you see that number the most. It occurs the most, okay? That's the mode. So again, mean is average, median is middle, mode is most. Okay, our first example, using this set of data, we're going to find the mean, median, and mode. So mean, okay, so we're just going to add up all the numbers. Now for mean, it doesn't matter if the numbers are in order because when you add, the order doesn't matter. So if I add 1 plus 2, it's going to be the same thing as 2 plus 1, right? So here, just add up all the numbers. 3 plus 5 plus 3 plus 8 plus 6 plus 10 plus 4. And then we're going to divide that number by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 numbers. Okay, so 3 plus 5 is 8, plus 3 is 11, that's 19, that's 25, that's 35, and that's 39. So it's going to be 39, that's the sum, divided by 7. Okay, so you can either leave it like this as long as it doesn't simplify, as long as there's no factors that goes into 39 and 7, you can just leave it as an improper fraction. To change it to a mixed number, and how many times, we ask ourselves, how many times does 7 fit into 39? Well, I know 7 times 5 is 35, so, and 7 times 6 is 42, that's too big. So, my whole number is going to be 5, okay, because 7 fits into 39 5 times, and then I have 4 leftovers, right? 4 over, keep the same denominator. Okay, so that will be our mean. Again, if you want to change this to a decimal instead, okay, just do 39 divided by 7. So 39 inside divided by 7. Put the decimal point at the end, bring it up. I can add a 0 there if I want. I can add 2 zeros, I can add 3, doesn't matter. 7 fits into 39 5 times. That's 35. Subtract it, I get 4. Bring down the 0. 7 goes into 40. Again, 5 times. That's 35. Subtract it. You get 5. I could bring down another 0. Okay, 7 goes into 50. 7 times. That's 49. And usually, as long as you have 1 or 2 numbers behind the decimal point, you can probably just stop there and write that as your answer. So maybe like 5.57 or 5 point, and then what you can do is maybe you could round this number. Okay, this number is greater than 5 or greater. Okay, so then what you can do is you can round this number up to be 5.6. Okay, so that's the mean. So I'm just going to write 5.6. So either one will be your answer. Now the next one, median. Remember the median, the keyword is middle. Now be careful here. The the most common mistake for this one is just finding the middle number, okay, from your data set. So make sure you have to write the number in order from least to greatest. So my smallest number here I see is 3. I have another 3. I have, next is 4, then 5, 6, 8, and 10. So make sure I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers. So the number in the middle, so I can cross out the outside numbers one more time. And then my median will be 5. Okay, and then the last one, the mode, is most, right? The mode is most. Okay, so what number do you see the most? What number occurs the most? That would be the 3, right? Because 3, you see it twice. The other numbers, it's just, you only see them once. So 3 is going to be the mode. Okay, and then the next example. So same thing, find the mean, median, mode, and most. Mean, median, mode for the following set of data. So we have 4 numbers here. The mean, okay, for the mean. Okay, this is average. We're going to add up all the numbers divided by however many numbers we have. So it's 15 plus 12 plus 19 and plus 10. Divide that by, I have 4 numbers. 15 plus 12 is 27. Like that there. Okay, 27 plus 19. So 7 plus 9 is 16. So bring up the 1, and then I'm going to write that 6 right here. 2, 3, 4. So 27 plus 19 is 46. Add the 10, and you're going to get 56. Divide that by 4. Okay, and then 56 and 4. Now, I want to just divide it. So 56 is going to go on the inside. Number 56 divided by 4. Okay, so 4 goes into 5 one time. That gives you a 4. Subtract it. Get 1 left over. Bring down this number, 6. 4 goes into 16 4 times. So my mean is 14. My median, that's your middle number. So it's write our numbers in order from least to greatest. That's 12. Then, forgot the 10. Okay, so 10, 12, 15, 19. Okay, and then the middle number, so we have 2 middle numbers. Okay, so we're looking for the middle right in between 12 and 15. So we're going to find the average. So we can add those 2 numbers together. So it's 12 plus 15 divided by 2. This becomes 27 divided by 2. Okay, and then we can, again, change it to a decimal or leave it as a fraction. So 27, I don't know why I wrote that. 27 divided by 2. Okay, 2 goes into 2, this first number, 1 time. That's 2. I subtract it, get 0. Bring down the 7. 2 goes into 7 3 times, which is a 6. Subtract it, get a 1. Okay, then from here, since I have a remainder, I can just go ahead and add my decimal point, bring it up, add the 0, bring down the 0. 2 goes into 10, 5 times. That gives me 10. I get no remainders. So my median here is going to be 13.5. And then the last one is mode. The mode is the number that occurs the most. So 15 is, we only see it once, 12 only once, 19 once, 10 once. So for the mode, we have none. You can just write none. Okay, and the next example, Sarah's test scores for the last 5 chapters are 90, 92, 86, 97, and 90. Find the mode, mean, and median of her scores. Okay, so then let's start with the mode. The mode, keyword, most. Okay, so then we look at what number occurs the most. Okay, the 90, we see 90 twice. So then my mode is going to be 90. The next one is mean. Okay, so mean is the average, so we're going to add up all the numbers. 90 plus 92 plus 86 plus 97 plus 90 all over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay, so 90. Let's do this right here. 90 plus 92 is 2 and then 18, right? Okay, then I'm going to add the next number, 86 plus 86. You could do it this way, or you can just maybe list them all out and then add them up like that. Okay, 86. This is 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. That's 2. And then, so we got this, this, this. Now we have to add 97. 97. So that's 15. This is 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 6 is 16. This is 3. Okay, and then the last one, 90. It says 5. This is 15, and this is 4. So when I add up all the numbers, it becomes 455. Divided by, I have 5 numbers. Okay, I know that 5 is going to go into this number evenly because it ends in a 5, right? If the number ends in a 5 or a 0, then it's going to be divisible by 5. So then 455, let's divide it. Now 5 doesn't go into 4, right? So 5 goes into 45 9 times. It's going to give you 45. Subtract it at a 0, bring down the 5. 5 goes into 5 1 time. And that's a 5. So my answer is 91. That is my median. Or I'm sorry, mean, the average mean. Okay, so then that means her test scores, okay, from if she scored these scores, her average is 91. So she's averaging pretty well. It's an A. And then the last one is the median, which is the middle, right? So then the middle number, let's list our numbers in order from least to greatest. So the smallest number is 86. Then we have 90, and 90 again, 92, and then 97. So then, and our median, our middle number is 90. And the fourth example, the daily temperatures for the last few days were 72, 70, 83, 75, 81, and 75. Find the 3 measures of central tendency. So we have the mean, the median, and then we have the mode, right? So first, mean, we know the keyword for the mean is average. So we have to add up all the numbers and divide it by however many numbers we have. So that's 70. Oh, 72 is the first one. So 72 plus 70 plus 83 plus 75 plus 81 plus 75. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. So I'm going to divide this sum by 6 because I have 6 numbers. Okay, so let's add up the numbers. Okay, so 72 plus 70. I'm just going to add out how I, just like how I did before. So 2 plus 0 is 2. This is 14. And I'm going to take this number. So I got this, I got that one. Add this number, 83. This is 5. This is 12, and then 2. Add the 75. This is 10, 7, 9, 10. This is 3. Add this one, 81, 1, 8, and 3. And the last one is 75. This is 6. 8 plus 7 is 15. 3 plus 1 is 4. Okay, so then 456. So 456 divided by 6. Okay, so then let's divide this number by 6. And D6 divided by 6. Okay, so I know that 4 or 6 cannot fit into 4, so 6 is going to fit into 45, this number here. Okay, 6, let's see, 6 times 6 is 36, 6 times 7 is 42, 6 times 8 is 48. So we know it's 7. This is 42. If I subtract it, I'm going to get 3. Bring down this number here, 6. 6 goes into 36. 6 times. That's 36. Okay, 0. So my mean here is 76. That is the average. Okay. Let me just write this a little bit lower. So the next one is median. Okay, the median, we know the keyword is middle, right? So we're going to look for the middle number after we list the numbers out in order from least to greatest. So the smallest number is 70. Then, let's see, 72. And then 75. Then again 75. And then 81 and 83. Okay, so then I have my 6 numbers. So the middle number now, okay, so I'm going to cross out the last numbers, cross those out, and then I have 2 numbers here. So normally when you have 2 numbers, you're going to have to find the average between those 2 numbers, right? You're going to have to find the middle number between those 2. So you would add them, divide it by 2, but I know since they're both 75, the number in the middle of 75 will just be 75, right? So median will just be 75. Okay, it's the same number, so then our median has to be that same number. The last one, the mode. Okay, the keyword here is most. So what number, from all the 6 numbers in our data, what number do we see the most? And that number would be 75. So it's the number that occurs the most. And that is 75. Okay, and that is it for this lesson. Thank you for watching educator.com.